On the news tonight, Governor Fubara assures state-owned universities their pride of place despite support for University of Port Harcourt. President Bola Tinubu approves appointment of Bisoye Koka Odusote as acting DG, CEO, National Identity Management Commission, NIMC. Plus, UK National Crime Agency charges Desiani Alison Madueke with bribery offence as former Nigeria Petroleum Minister OPEC President. A very good evening to you. This is RSTV World News coming to you live from the Garden City of Port Harcourt, and my name is Akelachi Keje. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You can now watch our RSTV News via our social media handle, YouTube at RSTV Online and on Facebook at RSTV PH 1 online. And now the news in detail. River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has explained that his support to the University of Port Harcourt to remain the best in the country will not distract him from ensuring that the state-owned universities are also competitive. Governor Fubara spoke shortly after he inspected the progress of work done at the Convocation Arena undertaken by the River State government that is nearing completion. Tamino Barabi Ibulubo takes it from here.
On its return from Abuja, the aircraft that Governor Fubara boarded landed at the NAV base in Port Harcourt, from where he set out on the inspection tour of the Convocation Arena of the University of Port Harcourt. About 2 months ago, the governor had visited to ascertain the progress of work done and got the commitment of the contractor to complete it so that it will be ready for commissioning during the first 100 days in office of the governor. Today, the completion stage is about 99%, and Governor Fubara is optimistic that it will be included among project lineup for the commissioning in September. Governor Fubara said the support to the University of Port Harcourt will strengthen its capacity to retain its ranking as the first university of choice in Nigeria.
We were here about 2 months ago, and we did discuss with the contractor, and he assured us that this project will be delivered as part of our 100 days activity. So we're here again today to see the level of work that has been achieved. And from what we're seeing, I think 99% of the job is done. It's just the finishing. So I'm certain we're going to commission it in our 100 days in office. But there's something very important about this project. As of today, this university is ranking among the first in the country, and ensuring that this facility is completed would better place them in that position. So we are taking and doing everything that is important and necessary to make sure that we commission this project and also continue to see that the university ranking still stands.
The governor pointed out that aside commissioning more school infrastructure in the coming days, his administration is determined to implement youth empowerment and sustain support for small and medium businesses that will improve the economic well-being of Rivers people. Governor Fubara also inspected the state-owned Obadia Global 5000 aircraft that had been returned after repairs and maintenance work were done on it because of the technical problem it developed about a year ago.
We have a lot of schools that will be commissioned. We have a lot of roads. We also have other programs which includes youth empowerment, creation of supporting small business and medium businesses in the state that we are also going to launch. The essence of governance is having a process that sustains continuity. That the aircraft had an issue with the other administration, and it's an aircraft that belongs to the state. It is also my own duty to make sure that it is completed, fixed, and also put to use in our own administration. So when we say our mantra is consolidation and continuity, you can see the basis of we picking that team.
Tamun Nobarabi Iblubo, RSTV News.
The former Chief of Staff, Rivers State Government House and Chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, Chief Tony Okocha, has thanked President Ahmed Tinubu for rewarding Rivers State by appointing the immediate past governor of the state, Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike, as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Justice Ihunwo reports that Okocha expressed the gratitude in a chat with newsmen in Port Harcourt.
Chief Okocha said the appointment of Nyesom-Wike is a right decision of putting square peg in a square hole, and expressed joy that he was appointed despite several arguments and opposition from some quarters. He pointed out that the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom-Wike, is grounded in governance and administration and will bring his weight of experience to bear to the satisfaction of the President.
And we have said times and again in our attempt to thank the President in writing that he had put a square peg in a square hole. Governor Wike is not a neophyte, not a zero in governance and administration. He is not a pushover in the political sphere. And so all that the President will be needing, for which he has so appointed him, he will get even more.
The chieftain of APC pointed out that the initial master plan of Abuja is drifting and expressed hope that Wike has the courage to restore its status. While congratulating Nyesom-Wike on his outstanding achievements, Okocha was optimistic that he will replicate his magic wands of development in Abuja.
Look at the Abuja status that we used to know. The aesthetic beauty, as initially designed, is beginning to drift. Is drifting into slums. The Abuja Master Plan that is known to all of us, which we initially said was a synergy of excellence, has started drifting away and is no longer qualified to be called a capital city. I think that the President may have interest in bringing back Abuja to its status. And to do that, you don't need a push and start. You need somebody who has courage. You need somebody who can exude the confidence as the slightest opportunity to change Abuja capabilities.
Chief Okocha assured all who supported the cause of Tinubu's presidency of the needed reward. Justice Ihunwo, RSTV News.
A cross-section of people have congratulated the immediate past governor of the state, Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike, on his appointment as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Nnamdi Olimini reports that some respondents also prayed for him to succeed in his new endeavor.
Respondents expressed happiness over the appointment and inauguration of former Governor Nyesom-Wike as the first Southerner to occupy the office of the Minister of the FCT, Abuja, describing it as unprecedented in the political history of the country. They commended President Bola Tinubu for the gesture, assuring him that he would not regret his action as the seasoned politician would not disappoint him but perform beyond his expectation. They equally called on the minister to replicate milestones recorded in Rivers State in his new office and continue to be a good ambassador of the state.
Our former governor, Chief Nyesom-Wike, on his inauguration as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. And we say God to give him the wisdom to pilot the affair of that ministry to an enviable height.
We are not surprised that he will be given an appointment. Wike is such a person that every person will want him in his cabinet because of his enormous contributions to the polity of Rivers State as well as the nation at large.
Respondents also dismissed insinuations from some quarters that the position of FCT minister would not be of any benefit to the state, and urged those with such mindsets to disabuse their minds and see the appointment as a national assignment.
You recall that when he was Minister of Education, junior minister, Rivers State as a whole benefited. How much more when he is another governor in FCT? So his appointment will yield so many dividends to our people. I'm very, 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 very certain of that.
God have chosen him too, and the state too have chosen him, and federal have chosen him, that the work he have been doing to the state, let him come and do it to the FCT, because he do many jobs which people did not expect in the state that he would do, and he do it within hour of time when people did not expect.
Former Governor of Rivers State, Chief Ian Wike, deserved that appointment as a minister of Federal Capital Territory. I think he's the first of his kind, somebody from the southern region holding that position. My advice to the former Governor of Rivers State is that I want him to do more of what he did in Rivers State.
Respondents also appealed to the new Ministers of Works and Niger Delta Affairs to pay attention to the East-West Road, which has become a death trap, noting that the importance of the road to the national economy cannot be undermined.
The East-West Road that has turned to be a death trap, the road that brings what it takes to the country, the road that feeds the nation, should be put in order instead of turning to be a death trap.
Rivers people are curious and expectant to see what the new government would bring to the table. Nnamdi Olimini, RSTV News.
Now, the Commissioner of Police, Rivers State Command, CP Nwoyi Polycarp Emeka, says the fight against crime and criminality in the state has improved tremendously. CP Nwoyi Emeka said this at the command headquarters, Moscow Road, during his weekly press briefing.
CP Nwoyi said the Rivers State Police operative on Wednesday received information that two men were seen around River Ebuguma. Operatives immediately went to the area on sighting the police. Hoodlums took to their heels while the kidnapped victims were rescued. He added that the operatives of the command, based on intelligence, also arrested one Wanaka Future, Wokoma, and one Gift Eze, also known as Aru Ojo, all of the Akala Olu community in Aoda, who specialized in robbing innocent people along East-West Road and its environs. The CP revealed that one English pump-action gun was recovered from the suspects, who are the General Danger Boy of Embras Forest foot soldiers. According to him, police operatives on Friday, following an incessant manhunt of cultists terrorizing Awoda East-West local government area by one General Silas of Odiereke Ubie community, Awoda West local government area, surrendered two pump-action guns, one automatic and one manual.
Operatives led by Commander Rapid Response Team, RRT, on 18th of August, at about 18 hours, and Hawk Team conducted a joint operation at Obonchia, Oyimbu axis of River State, where one name, that name I prefer to withhold it, earlier once kidnapped, was rescued.
CP Nwoyi further stated that a police operative attached to Rumuji Division received information from a driver to a transport company limited, Lagos, that a Sienna bus with registration number JJJ 179JA, while en route from Lagos to Port Harcourt with 5 passengers, on getting to Rumodogo Junction in a Moha local government area, some hoodlums blocked his vehicle and abducted the 5 passengers.
The DPO of Rumuji Division mobilized patrol team to the scene while carrying out a search in the nearby forest and rescued 5 of the kidnapped victims.
One suspect, Mr. Gift Odunze, who claimed to be a victim of kidnap, said he was kidnapped under gunpoint, blindfolded, and was taken to an unknown destination when the vehicle was stopped at a checkpoint.
Now time for a short break. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. Remember, you can watch our news via social media handles on YouTube at RSTV Online and on Facebook at RSTV22PH Online. Up ahead on the news, 2 children rescued from trapped cable car in Pakistan. Details of these and more when we return from our break. Stay tuned.
The new Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. So, no need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish and energize your kids. Milo 3-in-1 is such a smart choice. Milo, energy to go further.
From Nestle.
Movies made for you. Whatever you want to watch, you'll find it on YouTube because YouTube is made for you. Get amazing video data bundle offers on your mobile phone by simply dialing *312# today. Learning made for you. Whatever you want to watch, you'll find it on YouTube because YouTube is made for you. Get amazing video data bundle offers on your mobile phone by simply dialing *312# today. YouTube made for you.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me, you show me, you show me. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
Like many things in life, making great music is a process. And a key part of that is the right data and the data that helps you understand what needs to be done and how to do it and what sound will connect with listeners. No, bring it up, bring it up. Let's go everybody see. Whatever aspect of life you're into, enjoy the journey. 9 Mobile's got you covered.
Dial *301# now.
9 Mobile. The new Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. So, no need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish and energize your kids. Milo 3-in-1 is such a smart choice. Milo, energy to go further.
From Nestle.
Beautiful, it's your name. Wonderful is what you are to me. Queen of my life, you are so beautiful, mama, beautiful. Eba mi kira fu mama mi.
Every mom, a treasure beyond measure. 3 Crowns Milk. Healthy moms, happy families.
The words are hard to find, but they're still heavy on my mind tonight. The pain is deep inside, but I still want to hide tonight.
Is this what you really want to do?
Yes, Dad. That's what I've been trying to show you.
Fight for your dreams the advanced way with Glow LTE Advanced. The power of 3 data networks in one. Get a Glow sale or dial *301#.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
Whenever I call you, I did not call myself. I didn't even want to be a pastor, because you want to be a pastor, you go to theology school. I did not go to theology school. I didn't want to be a pastor. I wanted to travel to America, but God said, I have deposited something in you that will save so many nations. If I did not take this call, look at all those women delivering free in OPM hospital. What will be their fate? If I don't take this call, all the children in the 14 free schools that are going to school now, what will be their fate? How will they go to school? How will their life be? If I did not take this call, tell me, all these boys, all these girls, prostitutes pick from the street and rehabilitate. Many of them are getting married and their husband's house. All these cultists, armed robbers, now rehabilitate them. They are no longer going to armed robbery. What will be their fate? You know what God is doing in Rivers State through OPM? Bringing these people, changing their mindset. Armed robbers, killers, kidnappers. Many of them are pastors now. Many of them are working in oil companies. Many of them are doing legitimate things. They're no longer doing violent things. This is the reason why God is happy with OPM. OPM go after the unreached. Those people that churches find it difficult to reach, OPM go to reach them. If I did not take this call, tell me, how will their life be?
OPM, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
This is RSTV World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. RSTV, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
You're still watching RSTV World News. The President Bola Tinubu has directed the commencement of a 90-day pre-retirement leave for the Director General, CEO of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, Engineer Aliyu Abubakar Aziz, with effect from August 24, 2023, leading to his eventual retirement from service on November 24, 2023. A statement by the Special Advisor to the President, Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngalali, said, the President approves the appointment of Engineer Bisoye Koka Odusote to serve as the Acting Director General, CEO of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, for a 90-day period with effect from August 24, 2023, after which a full term of 4 years will begin as the substantive NIMC Director General, CEO, beginning on November 24, 2023. Furthermore, President Tinubu approved the appointment of Honorable Yusuf Buba Yakub to serve as the Director CEO of the Directorate of Technical Aid Corps, DTAC. This follows the recent expiration of tenure of the former DTAC Director CEO, Dr. Pius Kosunyi-Komi. This appointment takes immediate effect. The Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria, MDCAN, has issued a 21-day ultimatum to the federal government to meet its demands or face industrial disharmony. MDCAN made this known in a communique issued and signed by its president, Dr. Victor Makanjuola, and Secretary General, Dr. Yemi Raji, on Tuesday at the end of its extraordinary National Executive Council meeting held virtually. The NEC said it was dismayed by the non-implementation of the jointly agreed upward review of CONMES and the introduction of accoutrement allowance with the Nigerian Medical Association, as the released circular only captured the percentage increase on the basic salary as against applying it to both the basic salaries and all allowances except hazard allowance. The council decried the failure of the government to appreciate the magnitude of the impact of brain drain in the health sector, as exhibited by the refusal of the National Council on Establishment to approve the Federal Ministry of Health's proposal on the upward review of the age of retirement for the medical and dental consultants and other health workers. According to the Council, government has failed to resolve the ongoing disputes within the National Association of Resident Doctors and its attendant impact on access to healthcare by Nigerians, and the kidnapping of doctors in the country, demanding the immediate review of the newly revised CONMES circular and issuance of a new circular that will reflect the agreed percentage on both the basic salary and other allowances apart from hazard allowance. The review, they said, will ensure that the clinical lecturers will benefit from the upward review. The United Kingdom National Crime Agency, NCA, says former OPEC President Desiani Alison Madueke has been charged with bribery offences relating to her time as Nigeria's oil minister. The UK NCA said Alison Madueke, 63, has been on bail since first being arrested in London in October 2015 and will appear in court in the British capital on October 2. The head of the NCA's International Corruption Unit, Andy Kelly, said in a statement that they suspect Desiani Alison Madueke abused her power in Nigeria and accepted financial rewards for awarding multi-million-pound contracts. At the time of arrest, the NCA said it only had detained 5 people in London on suspicion of international corruption without naming those held. Alison Madueke, in office from 2010 to 2015, was the first woman to be oil minister in Nigeria and the first female president of the global oil cartel, OPEC. And from Pakistan comes this report that at least 2 children have reportedly been rescued from a cable car that has been stuck for several hours over a ravine in the northwest city of Battagram in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province early Tuesday morning. The car was making its 5th trip of the day by road. The journey from a village to the local school takes about 2 hours because of the mountainous terrain. Members of the military have made several attempts to reach the group of 8 who became stuck when a cable snapped early this morning. The group was heading to school when it happened, leaving them dangling 900 feet above the ground. Meanwhile, doctors are at the site to assess those who have been pulled to safety. One of the children on board, a 16-year-old boy, has a heart condition and was unconscious for several hours. Local media reports the residents who spotted the stranded car used loudspeakers to alert officials. It then took at least 4 hours for the first rescue helicopter to arrive. Reports say firefighters have found bodies of 18 people believed to be asylum seekers in a burned area of the forest near the Turkish border, causing this week's death toll to climb to 20. The 18 burned bodies were found in northeastern Greece as hundreds of firefighters struggled to control major wildfires burning out of control for days, fanned by strong winds. Speaking to newsmen Tuesday, Fire Department spokesman Yanis Atopoulos said the bodies believed to be of refugees or migrants were found in a forest near the Turkish border that is an entry point for people seeking to enter the European Union. Hot, dry and windy conditions have seen dozens of wildfires break out across Greece, with the most severe entering its 4th day and encroaching on the northeastern port city of Alexandroupolis. This week's death toll now stands at 20 after 2 people died and 2 firefighters were injured on Monday in separate fires in north and central Greece. The fire risk level for several regions, including the wider Athens area, is listed as extreme for a second day on Tuesday. Greece suffers destructive wildfires every summer. Its deadliest killed 104 people in 2018 at a seaside resort near Athens. And now on the entertainment scene, the award is set to showcase Africa's excellence and diversity of Afrocentric music in genres such as Afrobeat, dancehall, hip-hop, Afropop, Mbalax, Amapiano, Genge, Kizomba, Dekale, Bongo Flavor, R&B, and Rumba. Burna Boy, Asake, Davido, and Rema have been nominated for Best Male Artist. Olivia Nameka has more on the story and other entertainment stories.
The award, which will take place on October the 21st, 2023 in Kigali, Rwanda, will attract superstars across the world, and they will compete in 22 awards categories, and winners will take home the Unique Trace Award trophy. Founder and chairperson of the Nigerian Selection Committee, NOSC, for the Best International Feature Films category of the prestigious Academy Awards, popularly known as Chinezie Abonyi, has resigned. This is coming days after Chinezie secured the Oscars reapproval of the NOSC in preparation for the 29th edition of the Academy Awards to hold in 2024. NOSC, which announced its founder's decision in a statement on Monday, said that the new leadership will be made known in due course. As Chinezie hands over to a new team, the NOSC considers the transition as the end of an era characterized by unwavering dedication to standards, professionalism, and remarkable legacies. The domestic box office has a new ruler. Barbie is now off the throne after dominating for 5 weeks. The iconic doll bows to a newcomer after ruling the box office and making making a total of 197 million. Globally, the Margot Robbie-led movie has made $1.279 billion and counting. In the first place, we now have newcomer Blue Beetle. According to the latest figures from the Cinema Exhibitors Association of Nigeria, the latest DC superhero adventure claimed the #1 spot by opening in 59 locations with 27 million naira from August the 18th, 2023. Olivia Nemeka, RSTV Entertainment News.
And with that entertainment report, we come to the end of the news bulletin. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. Remember, you can always watch our news via our social media handle on YouTube at RSTV Online and Facebook at RSTV22PH Online. But now to end the news, a recap of some major stories. River State Governor Simialaye Fubara has explained that his support to the University of Port Harcourt to remain the best in the country will not distract him from ensuring that the state-owned universities are also competitive. President Bola Tinubu has directed the commencement of a 90-day pre-retirement leave for the Director General CEO of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, Engineer Aliyu Abubakar Aziz, with effect from August 24, 2023, leading to his eventual retirement from service on November 24, 2023. We also reported that the UK National Crime Agency says former OPEC President Desiani Alison Madueke has been charged with bribery offences relating to her time as Nigeria's oil minister. And that's it on the World News Tonight. I am Akilachi KJ. Good night.
Radio can be magical, you know.
Show me beautiful magic too.